Welcome, YouTube. This is my room in my parents' house. Well, this is my sister's and I's room. Okay, well, this is actually my sister's room, and this is her side of the room. And when I went to college, you know, this was really just like her safe space. And then when I would come home and visit, my parents realized like, oh shit, she has nowhere to sleep. So they just plopped this bed in this room, and they're like, this is your room to share. So yeah, welcome to my humble abode. All right, so I'm trying to center myself because I'm really learning this camera as I go. I'm in the process of doing my skincare routine, but since I just came from the airport, my skincare products are like shaken up, and I have sulfur in my skincare bag. So I need to apply sulfur, but I need to wait for it to settle because you're not supposed to mix the sulfur, which is like weird, but I need to Google the reason or the science behind that. So I'm currently waiting for the sulfur to settle, and then I'm gonna apply my sulfur, and then I'm gonna apply my clindamycin, which is my antibiotic topical. Why am I talking like this? And then I'm gonna apply my moisturizer, and then I'm gonna try and take a nap. Do you guys want me to show you my sister's posters? Look, let me show you her posters. I used it for one of my playlist album covers. Embarrassment isn't real life. Like, I don't care because I don't. I think it's like a brilliant post-it because this is spelt wrong, this is spelt wrong, but like also who cares? That's the entire point. And then these are her little post-its. I think she made these in high school because she's in college now. So about 2 years ago she was writing these out. And then this is her bookshelf. Though most of these books are mine. She just stole them from me, but because I don't really care, I'll let her keep them for now. But when I'm ready to give my kids books, I'm gonna come and collect my Gossip Girl collection and my Pretty Little Liars collection. These books were my entire life in middle school. I read the fuck out of these Pretty Little Liars books. And you know I'm real because these are the original covers. These are not the show covers. These were my, oh my god, this book, this is my entire library. This is mine. All of this belongs to me. So yeah, when I'm ready to give my kids my reading collection, I'm calling to, oh my god, this book fundamentally changed my life in middle school. When did I read? I read this first in 6th grade. This book was so, oh my gosh, they should have made a TV show out of this book. I could have seen this. I could see this being a TV show on Freeform. Similar to The Lion Game, kind of. If anybody watched that show, you would get what I'm saying. If you watched that show and if you read this book, you understand me completely. Oh my gosh. This Gossip Girl book, look, I literally had post-it tabs in it, but I was literally oh my god, I was writing notes all throughout this book. I don't know why. Oh, I do know why, because I was like using it to reference a book, a short story that I was writing. But this is actually my favorite Gossip Girl book in the entire series, and it came way after all the books were written. I think she also wrote it. Let me see. Let me just, before I say it, I want to make sure I'm not lying to you guys. Copyright, yeah. She also wrote it after the show aired. So like she was trying to give closure to the original characters, and I really loved it. Like, I love the original Gossip Girl characters from the books. The TV show, I'm not too crazy about them because I feel like they went too far away from the source material. But yeah, I freaking, oh wait, I lied. Okay. I really love the Gossip Girl series. So this is the prequel. If you've never read the prequel, you're missing out. But this is actually my favorite book in the series. And then I will say this is my second favorite book in the series. So the prequel and the epilogue, technically, of the series. These books were my life. I had more books than this. I wonder where they went. This is the very first Gossip Girl book that I ever read. This is what got me hooked on the whole series. And then I went back and I got every single book and I just read through them all. What else is here that belongs to me? Literally everything. This is my whole life. This just like took me back to... This book was so scandalous. Crunch Time. I don't know if anybody else read this book in high school. And I also read it around the time that I was studying for my SATs. This book was so scandalous. I read this book before I watched the movie for the first time, and oh my gosh, life-changing. I love a coming-of-age story. Oh, Summer Sisters. I highly recommend this book to like everybody, especially if you're a woman. It's a great coming-of-age story. It's a really good story of friendship and personalities and sisterhood, whatever. It's a great story. The ending just like makes you sit and think for a while because it's just that impactful. Funny, I gave this to my mom for Christmas and I think my sister stole it. This is like 3 years ago I gave it to my mom. And oh my god, this book is mine. I never actually even got to read it. It went missing after it got delivered. But this is my book. This is also my book. Little sisters are just so interesting. All of this shit belongs to me. Damn near. Okay. But yeah, let me go finish my skincare routine. I'm having the most annoying time trying to transfer these videos to my computer so I can start editing. And on top of that, I'm also having like some very annoying cramps right now. They're not fully cramps. Today is officially the first day of my period. And it just hit me with like a full force when I woke up from my nap. Now I'm like, this might be TMI, so sorry about that. Now I'm bleeding heavily and my stomach is cramping. But like, it's not cramping in a painful way. It's more cramping in an uncomfortable way. Like I feel uncomfortable. Like I feel gross and icky. Those kind of cramps. Not like the keeled over in pain cramping. It's like, ugh. I can feel the blood being pushed out and that really bothers me. And I really want to go downstairs and eat because I'm hungry. But the cramping is also kind of like making me not really have an appetite. Like I know I'm hungry, but I probably will eat half of my plate before I tap out because I just ate, so I feel slightly better. Maybe my problem was that I was hungry and that was triggering the disgusting feeling cramps. I don't know. But now I'm about to strap in and edit this vlog. I'm too scared to see how much footage is here. But yeah, TTYL. Okay, so I'm about to go do my skincare routine really quickly. And then I'll come back and continue editing my vlog. But tonight's my last night with microlinks in for a while. I'm gonna get them taken out tomorrow morning, first thing, and then I need to set my appointment to get my hair braided. So, you guys, I really set myself up with this one. I'm only about 3 minutes into my video, and I imagine that when I'm done with this video, it'll be about 20-ish something minutes. And I only have 3 minutes edited down. I still have so much footage to go through. It's 11 o'clock, right? I fumbled. I really fumbled. It's because I took a stupid nap instead of pushing through the tiredness to work on this earlier today. I'm gonna try and knock out as much as I can. Worst case scenario, this video will have to go up on a Tuesday. We'll see.
And Kanye did not even shout. Shout.
How would he have known?
Some dog will shout. They will know. They will be sensitive.
Oh my god.
Because she's already familiar with the spirits. So I think she just wanted to go. Manila tea, squeeze your senior. I'm gonna squeeze you in. Be better watch it.
Ẹ wo ẹjẹ fún àwọn ọmọ yín ni àwọn ọmọ yín tó jẹ wọṣọ jẹ kán lọ.
Ọ̀yà wo ẹ̀kan yìí náà la máa wọṣọ yìí o. Gbogbo ilé ìta nílé ẹ̀kan la máa ń wọ̀.
Wàhálà tẹ kúra yín sí wọn ní ìgbà yín kò lọ.
Ẹ̀kan ni o.
Ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan náà wọ́n lè
You don't want to go more. Ó kàn máa fi jó wọlé ní. Tó bá ti jó wọlé tán, máa lọ change sí green yẹn. Tó máa ṣe second and tí máa jó wọlé lẹ́lẹ́kejì.
We're not taking photos in these?
Well, you take photo in it too.
What we started doing just for security purposes.
No,
I'm not really hungry right now. Let's go to CVS. I really look for any reason to drive when I'm in Georgia, but I actually do have to come here because I need shampoo and conditioner for my hair because I have a braiding appointment in the morning. Yeah, so I need to get some shampoo and conditioner, and I might get myself a little chocolate snack because I'm on my period and I'm craving it heavy. So I've always heard that Aussie has like the best conditioner, but I've never actually used it, and I've been told to try it, but I don't know. This Total Miracle do? Because this one sounds like it has more to offer, right? Damaged hair crying out for a miracle. Maybe I should try this one because like I've just had microlinks in my hair for almost a year, so that's a lot of heat damage, right? So maybe this is what I need, like this Aussie combo to wash my hair with. And I'll just keep this in my parents' house, so whenever I'm home, I will just use it. If I was in New York, I would buy this entire bag, but I don't want my parents to look at me like I'm crazy. So I need to find a smaller size of M&Ms to buy. The video is slightly crooked, but I just got back in from CVS, and so I didn't buy the regular M&Ms because when I went, first of all, I changed my mind at the last minute and I was like, I want Twix actually. And I went to the cash register to go check out, and next to the Twix, they had this caramel cold brew flavor M&M. I've never heard of that before. I'm so curious to see what that tastes like. So let's try it together right now in the car before I go home. Let's see what it's giving. It tastes pretty good. It's not bad. But you know, what I love about peanut M&Ms is the peanut. I'm not like a plain chocolate kind of girl. When I eat chocolate, it has to have like some texture with it. It has to have a nut, a wafer, like something for me to crunch on. Because if I'm just eating like chocolate alone, I'm bored. This tastes like a caramel cold brew, but there's no crunch in it. Like it's just like soft on the inside, and I don't really like that. But the flavor is nice if you want to try it yourself. I probably wouldn't buy it again, but I don't hate it. Like it tastes really nice. If it had a little nut inside of it, it would be perfect. But I wish I had a peanut. All right. Time to go home. You want to know why I cannot full-time live at home? Because I just came back from CVS like maybe an hour ago. I went to the shower to go wash my hair, deep condition, all of that. In the time that it took me to do all of that, I left my like stuff in my room. I just came out here to see that my cousin has opened my Twix and taken one. Ciao, let me go. See thief. The Twix culprit.
Deeply.
You stole my Twix.
I stole your what?
My Twix.
Read Twix. Oh, no one I call as that.
What do you mean?
I spoke to your doctor. You don't need it.
Anyway. I'm sorry. I have not been doing a really good job of documenting what I've been doing today in my hair process. Just washed out my deep condition. I did the whole like Aussie thing. And now it is about, what time is it? It is 12:22 a.m. If you guys know what I've been through trying to edit and export this stupid fucking, oh my god, it's not the vlog. The vlog is not stupid. Adobe Premiere Pro, count your days. You're finished. You're done. Oh God. Anyway, so now I just washed out my hair. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit, and in the meantime I'm gonna try and do some more vlog work since I exported it, and I'm gonna just try and finish my edits on CapCut and hopefully upload it. This might be a midnight upload. I know nobody's gonna be up and watching at midnight, but I just want to get it off my hands at this point. And yeah, but I washed my hair. Oh my God, you guys, I took my microlinks out because I'm getting braids. I briefly mentioned it in one of the previous clips, and I know I didn't really explain it, I'm sorry. But I'm getting braids in the morning at 10 a.m. and I'm also working. So I'm gonna simultaneously be working and getting my braids done. And so during my last microlinks appointment, I asked my stylist to give me like a really big trim because I knew that I was getting braids next, and I wasn't planning to go to the hair salon in between then and now, since that wasn't feasible. So I just figured, like, let me just, you know, try and do right by my hair and get this trim and then get this protective style, and hopefully that like helps my hair stay healthy. I underestimated how much she trimmed off because I basically have the big chop now, and I can't even do a slick back bun. That's my safety hairstyle. That's my go-to hairstyle. Like, that's my crutch. And I can't even do a slick back bun if I wanted to. Like, that is so crazy. That is so crazy. But that's really my crutch hairstyle, and now I can't even lean on that. Like, if in case of emergency, I can't do that. So I'm a little bit panicked, but not super panicked since I am getting braids. I'm just thinking about, like, in between braids. I like to do a nice little slick back in between braids just to give my hair a break, and I can't do anything with my hair at this length. Like, I really can't. It's the shortest it's ever been, and I don't know what to do with it. I also realized that because I'm anemic and I have an iron deficiency, my edges have been thinning over the years, and I only noticed it recently. So I started taking my iron vitamins consistently, and I'm also taking Nutrafol because I want to try and grow my hair back as soon as possible. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting journey. I'm curious to know or see if I get any progress from this, and if you guys have any hair growth tips, please let me know. I would love to try anything. I'm open to trying new things, and yeah, another new challenge for 2024. I'm so sick of this year giving me challenges. We're only in February, and I feel like this year has thrown me about like 20 challenges back to back. I'm over it. Like, I don't want any more, please. I didn't really notice it when she cut it because obviously the microlinks went in immediately. So of course I didn't notice that my hair was fucking bald. Okay, I'm not bald, but like, I didn't notice it. But yeah, it's just very jarring. That's how I can the best describe it. I'm very shocked. It's jarring. I'm jarred. People think I'm being dramatic when I say things, but like, is this not giving big chop? I mean, I know like I need to still blow dry it, but like, I'm looking at myself. I literally I can't even slick it back. Like, that is very intense. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Currently getting my hair braided, and I'm working off of my 2 laptops. All right, hair update. I like how it looks so far. I think it's gonna be really cute. I'm trying to do a better job of making eye contact with the lens because it low-key irritates me when I'm watching a video and I can tell that the YouTuber is looking at themselves, but I keep making the same mistake. So that's my karma. I have sympathy for them now. We're almost done. Oops, psych. No, we're not. I am mid workday. I really haven't done much today, fuck it. But I just had the idea to see what my braids would look like with this hat on. And I haven't even looked in the mirror yet. My first instinct was to grab this camera and check it out. So I love it. Let me see what it looks like with them pulled back. Love her. We love her. I feel like most of this vlog is going to take place in my bed, which isn't very eventful, so I'm sorry. But right now I'm working, and I say that because my manager is actually out of office today, and there's not really much for me to do. So I'm just like looking at my computer and literally doing nothing. So I love that for me. I think I'm gonna just focus on my own stuff today. So I'm gonna work on like editing some more vlogs and I don't know, making a content plan, doing something productive for myself and my life and not for a company that I work for. That's the motto of 2024. Be more productive for myself. Oh, and I'm watching, look what I'm watching. I saw so many homophobic tweets about this show and that made me watch it. So I'm watching it, but I don't really care for warmongers and imperialists. I don't think he was that great. The Making of a God, that's a crazy title. But yeah. But low-key, this show is reminding me of this book that I read. I don't know if anybody else read it. Song of Achilles by Madeline something. And it is so good. It is so good. The writing is amazing. The angst, like everything about that book is amazing. I highly recommend it. Definitely read it. We are in Sam's Club and we're about to buy some drinks for my mom's party. So for now we are just sorting out some card issues and then we'll be on our way to the drink section.
So, you want this? You want to get the filter? Yeah. How many is in there? Huh? 24. Yeah. So, we're going to do like... This is 35. So that is... and also the Pepsi. People like Pepsi. No, not that one. It's 35. 4 plus this is 36. That's 130. 24. We need at least 300. Honestly, I don't know.
No, because now, a lot of people want to have, they want to own their thing. Yeah, but have you thought about why own something?
Walking through Sam's Club looking for a cart to steal because we have run out of space in our original cart, so we need a new one. Update on the juices. We've got all of our sodas, so now we're looking for the juice for the bartender to use at the bar. But we have our wines and it's past the water.
Oh my god.
So we need to go back that way. And we're done. Back home, I'm exhausted. We went to 3 stores. I only showed you guys Costco. No, we went to Sam's Club. But we also went to Kroger and the liquor store. We spent $800 on drinks. So that includes soft drinks and the alcohol, plus like the stuff that the bartender is gonna need to make the drinks on the menu. I'm exhausted. That was a whole arm workout, okay? Like, who needs Equinox when you can just go to Sam's Club and go to the liquor store and lug around heavy ass cases of wine and liquor. Oh, and soda. Soda is so heavy. It's been a day. It's been a long ass day. But yeah, I can't wait for this to be all over. I can't wait for Saturday to get here. So yeah, toodles, see you later. Wait, the lighting is so off. Okay, I think my lighting is regulated.
Because it's like doing like a thing where like low.